Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas video series. I am so happy you are joining me. It is Saturday, December 7th, 2024. We are on day 6 of our unboxing video. If this is your first time watching, welcome. We are doing a 12 Days of Christmas countdown. And each day we are unboxing a gift that was wrapped and included in the 12 Days of Christmas gift box. So many happy stampers across the country are enjoying this amazing gift box with curated wrapped gifts from me, including Stampin' Up product. Now, none of these are Christmas themed, but we are counting down the days until Christmas with this gift box. And that includes an unboxing video and a new project video every day, featuring a sneak peek from some upcoming January releases. Today's project is a wrapped gift with some star wrapping paper. Do we have any guesses? It is long and a bit thick. I bet you might know what it is. It is a very busy day for me, Melissa, indeed. I just wrapped up a little bit ago a team virtual meeting that we had on Facebook, and my kids are having a archery tournament today, the first of the season, kicking it off. I do feel like I'm just going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, but I'm excited to share with you today, and I'm especially excited to have a little sneak peek from this January catalog. Demonstrators can pre-order right now, and so I got a bunch of things, maybe too many things you could argue, but I got a bunch of things. And these videos are helping me have an opportunity to play with these new things. And so today we're going to play with something new out of the mini catalog that I haven't touched yet, and I'm excited about that. We have so much going on. We have so much going on. And Stampin' Up just announced yesterday a free shipping special. What? I guess I should have been expecting it, but I don't know. It has been so crazy. So in addition to last chance products up to 80% off and the special release of designer paper and the brand new kits collection, now we've got free shipping coming up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, December 9th, 10th, and 11th, 2024. So if you are shopping, hang on. It is $75. With a $75 order, you'll get free standard shipping. Are we okay? I feel like I saw a little pinwheel. I know, I love free shipping. So if you're a demonstrator and you haven't pre-ordered yet, now's a good time. Well, next week will be a good time. December 9th through the 11th. And that is going to be about the time that you're going to want to order if you want things before Christmas. So December 11th, 12th, or 13th, like that is kind of the last days that Stampin' Up is saying to make sure that you order by those dates if you want Christmas delivery with standard shipping. And that's not a guarantee. You know, I mean, things, it should arrive, but I mean, gosh, you just can't guarantee anything anymore. I sent a package. What did I send? Oh, I ordered stamps. I ordered postage stamps. And I ordered them. They took 2 weeks to come to me, priority mail. They went, I live in Illinois, and they went from, I think they shipped out of Kansas City, Missouri, and then they went to Ohio for like a week before they came back to Illinois. I'm like, you went right by me. Like, I think they're just so overwhelmed with all their shipping. All right, we got some guesses on our day 6 package. Let's open this up. I see Cindy's guessing Wink of Stella or a water brush. You are right, Cindy. It is one of my very favorite things. Da, 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 da. Drum roll. Wink of Stella! I love this little glitter brush. It's just like Jello. There's always room for Wink of Stella. And so I am always running low on my Wink of Stella too. So I'm going to open this one up and I'm going to show you what you need to do with your new Wink of Stella when you get it. There is also a little instruction sheet here. So let's follow the instructions. Whoever looks at the instructions, I don't. But if you're trying to figure out how to use Wink of Stella, then you might need the instructions because it is not just as simple as opening the cap and making it happen. So the first thing we got to do is we have to remove the top part, the brush, and we have to take this black ring off because that black ring right now is preventing that little pokey thing from going into the bottom canister where all the glitter goodness is. And so with the ring on there, it doesn't go all the way down, it stops. And so when we remove the ring, now that is going to pierce through the bottom canister, boop, and break it open so that our glitter goodness can make it to the top of the brush. So we're going to replace the cap. We're going to put this cap on too. We're going to give it a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. That's what it says to do. So that's what I'm doing. Cap down, it says. Okay, and then we're going to remove the cap and point the brush down and gently squeeze the barrel right there where it says push. We're gently going to squeeze the barrel, and it is going to release that glitter. You can see right there starting to come. Sometimes it starts with like a glob, so like a gentle pressure. See, it's funneling its way to our brush. And the first time when you're getting started, like, you just have to kind of be patient for it to work its way up. But after you prime it, then you're going to be good to go here. You guys all have Wink of Stella, right? If you don't, definitely add it to your list with free shipping. It is such a great thing to add a little sparkle, to customize your project a little bit. Oh, I see it starting to come now. I've been waiting for that glob. All right, I think we got it going here. I love the little sparkle that it adds. You can't see it very well on the white. You probably can't see it very well on the yellow either, but we're gonna get it on our project and it's gonna be awesome. Just wanna make sure I've got it coming there. Okay. All right, so Wink of Stella is today's gift, and it is something that is consumable because it does run out. And just a little hint, after it runs out, you can remove this part, and carefully you could remove this part, and you can add a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there to kind of help clean up all of the little glitter that's still left in there, and then use with the rubbing alcohol, just kind of extend the life of your Wink of Stella. At some point though, you're gonna run out of glitter and you're gonna need a new one. And so that is always a good thing to have. All right, so how about our sneak peek? I can't open up this catalog, but I can show you what we're using because it's right here on the cover. This is, let me swap it out. This is coming out in the January through April 2025 mini catalog. You're going to be able to order this starting January 7th, unless you're a demonstrator, and then you can start ordering it right now. I kind of showed you this a little bit on the first day, and we ended up making a card with Storybook Friends instead. If you have your catalog, this Wildflower Birthday Suite is on page 42 and 43. It includes this gorgeous 12 by 12 designer paper that has those laser cut pieces. And these are kind of big. These laser cut pieces, I think, are really designed for scrapbooking, memory keeping. And so we've got some balloons and flowers and cakes and banners and gold pieces as well. One of the sheets of this 12 by 12 designer paper has tags. Lots of different size tags that are 3 by 4 inches. We've got some different frames, different pieces. I love these labels that are kind of different sizes. So you get 2 sheets each of this one, 2 sheets each of the die cuts, and then 2 sheets each of additional pattern designer paper. This is 12 by 12. I just had cut it down so that I could show it to you a little easier. This is going to be included in my January paper share, and watch for details for that in the next week or so. Once I can see what's coming out in the January scrapbooking brochure, I plan to include all of the new designer paper releases and ribbon releases in that product share. So watch for information coming soon. But this will be included, and you'll get some die cuts as well from this. So I thought that this one with the flowers and the pastels and the glitter, I thought this would be really perfect to embellish a little bit with the Wink of Stella. So I am going to be making a card, and the stamp set that coordinates with this beautiful wildflower birthday is the birthday celebration. Oops, I die cut some pieces ahead of time there. The birthday celebration doesn't have any images in it, and so that's why it's really great that we have so many images here to die that are laser cut that we can use. This Stamp Set birthday celebration is more focused on the greetings and celebrating to customize your cards with numbers. So we have the numbers that coordinate, so you could do like a happy first birthday, second birthday, 100th birthday. So that's and then you've got other words in here. So you could do a happy 15th birthday to you. Hooray, happy cake day. You can just kind of coordinate and mix and match all of these. So do you know someone who is celebrating a big milestone birthday coming up? We had a couple this year. My son Thomas turned 21 and my daughter Elise turned 16. But I think no matter the number, I think it would be fun to customize with a die cut number here in this fun birthday celebration stamp set. So the dies include the numbers as well as a little banner piece, banner die cuts, and then like this would be like the garlands, like the string, then some little tassels, some detailed little flowers. And these are tiny, especially compared to the flowers that we've got in here. So there are no dies that die cut around specific images from the birthday celebration, but like the banner will fit some of those words and things. So I have die cut a couple banners, and I don't really know. We're gonna just maybe going to case the catalog a little bit, figure it out. In addition to the designer paper in the bundle, we also have some accessories, including this gold open weave trim. And I was thinking that it looked green and some light earlier, but now it's looking more gold to me, kind of a greeny gold. And it has this open weave ribbon. We've had some silver, I think, like this before that was really popular. Lots of different ways that you can use that. And then also these great gems. These are called party dots, and they truly are very much party. They coordinate with the colors in the designer paper with pretty in pink, pool party, and peach pie. And some other colors in the paper, we've got old olive, soft sea foam, and also I think some navy. I was trying to figure out if that was like a navy or if that was misty moonlight. And I cut some card bases for us, and so I cut navy. I think that kind of goes well. What do you think? So I'm going to pull out some die cuts, and I don't know, maybe we'll make a couple cards. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Winging it today. Sometimes I feel so overwhelmed with all the new product and I just don't know where to start. And so one of the places I always start is by casing the catalog. I'm always so inspired by the projects that I see in the catalog, and so that is a good place to get started. And so we're going to start with this project. I think this is really fun. There is a project with the balloons that are die cut, and there's 2 sheets each, so I'm removing one, but there's still a sheet underneath, so you're seeing both of those. So we're going to do something here with the balloons, and then I also want to pull out, I think, some flowers for a second project. But I wanted to show you like the size of these. They really are quite big. Well, I'll show you here with the balloons, but you can see the balloons are very similar in size to some of these other pieces. And so you're going to see how that fits onto a card base. So for this one, for instance, if we do, I don't know, you guys will have to help me decide. Maybe we'll do navy or pool party. The balloons take up the whole card. So that really is going to take up a pretty big piece. So a lot of these that are large like that are truly designed for scrapbooking, and you'll see some pages, some ideas in the catalog for that. All right, so for this first card, I'm going to copy from the catalog, and they actually stamped the background using this banner, and they kind of stamped it repeatedly, but I love this designer paper, and so I'm thinking I want to use a little bit of this designer paper in the background on this card. So with this one that has this sort of scallop, should I use navy, or should I use pool party, or should I use pretty in pink for our card base? And maybe, I don't know, what do we think about the blue? Maybe the blue is too much. Should I choose a different one? The back sides are very pastel. I almost feel like baby colors. They're so pretty. Soft seafoam and petal, not petal pink, pretty in pink. We already said that. And I don't know. I just think that I like the scallop border on this card. So scallop border, tell me what you think about card base color for our scallop border. I'm going to cut it, but we've got 3 options. So we've got navy, pool party, and pretty in pink. All of those options. And I'm going to cut this designer paper down. I want to have a little bit bigger of a border than normal. So I'm going to cut it at 3 7/8 inch by 5 1/8 inch. And that's going to give us just a little bit extra border around the card so that we can see that background color just a little bit more. So we're not going to see a lot of the background color, but we've got, there is the Night of Navy, Angelique and Christine, like the Night of Navy. Here's the pretty in pink. I think the blue kind of gets washed out against the pink. And then here is the pool party, which kind of blends in a little bit. Sue says navy too. All right, I'm good with that. So we're gonna do our navy card base, and then for the customization, I want to use some numbers. So my son turned 21 and his girlfriend will turn 21 next year. And so I'm going to get a head start on her card. So we're going to add the number here, 21, and then we can also get out the stamps and do a happy 21st. So I'm going to get out the happy and the stop. And let's stamp these in navy. I do want to bring in a little bit of that pink, and so I'm gonna bring in a piece of pink cardstock that I've pre-cut. This is 5/8 inch width, and I'm gonna stamp happy, and I'm going to stamp and we're going to cut these and make a little banner. So I'm going to do a banner tip on one side, cutting up the center, and then cutting from each corner to that center. I'll do happy 21st. We got some, I'm just thinking ahead to other milestone birthdays. We got some big milestones coming up next year too. My sister celebrates a big milestone in September. This is such a great stamp set for celebrating all those big birthdays. Happy 21st. I like that. And I'm gonna do, well, I want to do this at the top, I think, but the happy part, I think that's good. Let's glue some things down. But before we glue some things down, let's add some Wink of Stella. I'm going to Wink of Stella these balloons and give them a little extra something something and help them pop a little bit, make them a little special. So the glitter brush is hard to see on camera, but it just adds a little glitter to our project. And especially when we're using something like these die cuts that are already kind of quick and easy, using the Wink of Stella can just kind of help dress them up a little bit more, help them look a little bit more custom. I also like to add Wink of Stella when I am coloring, stamping and coloring my own image, but it's fun to add to these die cuts too. Can you see it? I want to bring in, I think, some of this gold, and maybe just add like, I don't know, is this too much to add just like a little bit of ribbon around it? I kind of like it. It's subtle, but I'm going to add it on there. So I'm going to cut the ribbon to be just a little bit wider than the card. And then I'm going to add glue to the back and fold that over. Keep it straight. Perfect. Then we're going to add this to the card. We're going to add these with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Liquid glue for our numbers. And we'll do some Stampin' Dimensionals under the other pieces. I think you guys were all in agreement on the navy for the card base. One of the things I do that I find really helpful, this glue is just too much. This isn't helpful. I'm going to try to take some of it off. One of the things that I do that I find really helpful when I'm making cards is to have a box of card bases that are cut and ready to go. And so I can kind of pull some out and take a look at all my color options. And then whichever ones I don't use, I just put back in the box and I save for another time. So that is a real time saver to have those cut and ready to go when I'm making cards. Kind of centering over this peach pie balloon. So fun. Let's add some dots now. I want to bring in a different color. Since we already have some pink and some navy and some pool party, I want to bring in that peach color and just add a few of these party dots to dress up our card a little bit more. All right, happy 21st birthday. I feel like it's a little naked here on the bottom, but I really love the way the balloons turned out. I love the customization on this card. Let's make a second card. I do want to use some of this other paper. We have this gorgeous flower design, and I was thinking that I would use a pink banner. Isn't this banner fun? I love this shape that's part of the die set. And so I want to use either the pink or the white banner, kind of like the white one, and stamp some words or a word and do a card here. I'm going to cut that. This card is going to say, hooray. And I'm also going to use the banner stamp. So we're going to do Hooray in Navy, and I'm going to do the pink banner. I don't know, should we do a pink banner or should we do Peach Pie? The Peach Pie is that lighter color. Leave a comment and let me know. We're going to do a banner across the top, and then we're going to do the Hooray stamp. So we've got a pink card base. Should we also do pink for the banner, or should we bring in a different color and do the peach? I can't think of words. All right, I'm gonna go a little smaller on this one too. I'm gonna do 3 3/4 by 5. Which is just a hair smaller. I want to angle that. I think that'll be kind of fun. I also kind of want to add like a little bit of color. Maybe a little strip of navy. Oh, pool party for the banner. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Andrea says pink. Sherry says pink. Heather says pink. Sue is suggesting pool party. Bringing a new option to the table. We are going to definitely do our words in navy ink. I always like using the darkest color. And I lean towards pink because that's the color of our card base. And many of you are saying pink too. So let's do pink. But they're all great options, whether you're doing pool party or peach or any of those. I think that they would be quite lovely. We want to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to our flowers because that's what we're doing today. Wink of Stella. Oh, it's so pretty to add a little bit of sparkle. And there is nothing like a new Wink of Stella, I am telling you. Oh, my Wink of Stella, I've been using that trick with the alcohol for a while, and so this is brand new, and it is so fun to have that extra. You know what, there's also some little gold die cuts here, and I think it might be nice to add like a little gold branch. So I'm gonna bring in just one little gold die cut piece here. That blue needs to be on the bottom. Just a little something something. Is one enough? Yes, one's enough. Do we bring in some of the ribbon again? Add a little subtle touch here. I kind of like that. Yes. Yes, we do bring in a little bit of ribbon. So I am going to cut actually, I'm going to fold it in half. Fold it in half because it's so wide, and we are going to wrap it around the center of our navy piece. I'm going to do this at an angle. Don't yell at me. You can make it straight at home if you want. so pretty. Okay, we'll go all the way across. That's 1 inch by 4 1/4 on that navy piece. And I have to add, this is coming apart over here. Well, there wasn't enough to wrap over. So I'm going to add some adhesive under where the banner will go so that it holds down better. And then I'm still going to try to fold it underneath. Okay. Break out the Stampin' Dimensionals again. We're going to add them under the flower. And add a little bit under, a little glue under the gold. Then some Stampin' Dimensionals to add that to the card. Tell me what you think about this suite. I am really loving how easy it is to create beautiful cards. And even though we've got these laser cut pieces that sometimes feel like cheating, I think the other elements that we can add to dress up the card still makes it feel extra special and like we're doing something more. So let's add just a little more and add some party dots to finish off this card. I am going to go with some of the navy and kind of bring in, I think, that other color that we were talking about earlier. Wanting to have a little Where do we put the third one? Always my struggle. Right there. That's where we put the third one. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! This is the Wildflower Birthday Suite. Look at all those gorgeous, yummy die cuts to play with. I hope you enjoyed today's project with a little Wink of Stella to dress these up even more. If you enjoyed today's project ideas, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos, including more sneak peeks from the January through April mini catalog and celebration brochure. We're doing the 12 days of Christmas and we're only halfway through. We've got 7 through 12 coming up over the next 6 days. So tune in every day at 1:00 p.m. Central Time to see what I've created next. Have a fabulous weekend and I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everybody.